Gunnery Sergeant Robert Blanton recently returned from his third and most difficult tour of Iraq. On the morning of August 10, 2008, one of Blanton's men paid the ultimate sacrifice during a routine search mission in the Anbar province. Team leader Sergeant Mike Ferschke led his team through the door of a small adobe building and immediately began taking fire from over 10 insurgents inside. The team called for support, and Blanton arrived with the rest of the platoon a few minutes later. They quickly checked accountability.
Then I remember just over and over again, Ferschke, where's Ferschke?
Attention to orders.
We're trying to figure out where Mike's at. And we're not gonna start tearing this building apart with fire until we know.
The President of the United States takes pleasure in presenting the Silver Star Medal to Gunnery Sergeant Robert J. Blanton.
The whole time that we're doing this, I mean, the individuals that are inside the building are just tearing us apart.
Blanton decided to ram the side of the building with a 7-ton truck he was riding in. When they did that, an insurgent ran out of the building, jumped on the 7-ton driver's side door, and detonated his suicide vest, disabling the vehicle. Blanton dismounted from the vehicle and noticed an insurgent trying to surrender. While still under fire, he disarmed the insurgent and turned him over to an interpreter. After a quick interrogation, they discovered the entire building had been rigged with IEDs, suicide vests, and grenades. Blanton says their constant pre-deployment training paid off during the 30-minute firefight.
The subconscious takes over. You're going through motions that you've trained your body to do. That's why they say perfect practice makes perfect.
Even though much of the building had collapsed during the fighting, insurgents continued to return fire and throw grenades at the platoon. Blanton says they made one final command decision.
So we attacked this place the way we know how. And there was a couple guys that still had some fight in them, and I respect them for that. But, they're no longer walking this earth.
During the close quarters battle that ensued, Blanton's M4 went down, and he finished the fight with his pistol. After all insurgents were neutralized and Sergeant Ferschke's body was recovered, Blanton called an immediate medevac. 2 other Marines had been wounded during the battle. He wears a bracelet to honor Ferschke's memory, and he's always mindful of the fact that history is written by the ones who come back, and those who live owe everything to the ones who gave all. Gunnery Sergeant Jimmy Stair, Camp Schwab, Okinawa.